Airlines crew chosen to take him to New York. That plane dubbed Shepherd 1.
A lot of interesting things happening in Washington and New York. I was in D.C., of course, yesterday for the welcoming session at the White House. I was told I would have great seats, and man, you could barely see the Pope from where I was standing, but also brought back these cute little guys. These are just being sold all over the city. They've sold about 50,000 of these from the Catholic bookstore there in D.C. They don't have any more.
That's very
This guy, I'm not really sure what's going on here.
I wonder how much you could get on eBay for these.
You know what? Probably a pretty penny, but that would be sacrilegious.
No, we have lots of live coverage today on ABC, and that's what's making news in America this morning.
Stay with us for Good Morning America.
ABC News honored winner for the second straight year with the Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television and Radio. ABC News, America's #1 news source.
This is home. Way 31 Hometown News starts now.
4:30 here on your Thursday Eve. Thank you, Friday Eve. It is Thursday. Yeah. Hey, thank you for joining us. I'm Justin McFarland.
And I'm Erin Dacey. Meredith and I were just talking about it. It's been such a busy week. We had the beginning of fall. It's just flying by.
It is flying by, but unfortunately our weather pattern changing. We're going to say goodbye to the sun before you know it and add some raindrops into the forecast. This morning we are staying quiet. We have a few passing clouds over the Tennessee Valley. Rain showers staying off to the south and east of us over the coastline of the Carolinas. That's going to move into our direction throughout Saturday and Sunday. Right now, though, our only concern is some patchy fog building up near the Tennessee River and into northeast Alabama. So that northeasterly wind going to start to turn in from the south and east today. That's going to warm us up from the mid to upper 60s that we're seeing this morning up into the mid to upper 80s yet again in the forecast. So above average for the second day as we head throughout the second day of fall here. So rain showers, if you're traveling east, you're going to pick up on the cloud cover near Atlanta and Jacksonville, Florida. More sunshine off to the west of us traveling for this morning. But yet again, we'll see if that rain times out for Friday Night Football. That's all coming up in a few minutes. Let's send it back over to Erin and Justin.
What do I do now? You know, if I don't like the facility that they've chosen, you know, well, then I've got to bring her home.
Those are the words of a frustrated father who is pulling his mentally disabled daughter from a group home in Tony. The Alabama Department of Mental Health found the group home in violation of state codes. Officials are threatening to decertify a dozen Restore Care Inc. group homes. That means 35 residents could be relocated and 200 people could be without jobs.
Well, parents say they are not getting a lot of information about this, so one father is taking things into his own hands this morning. Ross Pruitt is pulling his 19-year-old daughter, Nikki, from Restore Care. He says he's not upset with the facility. Instead, he says he's afraid of the unknown. Pruitt says he's got a call from earlier this week saying that Nikki would be moved to a different home in a different location on an unknown day. A phone call on Wednesday afternoon only added to this father's stress.
This afternoon was contacted by a facility in Athens, and they told me that they were going to pick her up this afternoon. And,
that's right.
You know, that's not acceptable. I haven't toured the place, I haven't researched it.
Well, the state says they are filing an injunction against Restore Care, but they will not remove anyone from the group home until a court date has been set between the two parties. Now, officials also say legal guardians can remove their loved ones from the facility if they want to.
Continuing coverage, hundreds of students packed the BBC concert hall in Huntsville. They got to see the Alabama Supreme Court in action during a criminal appeal hearing yesterday. Not all of those students will pursue a law degree, but many are inspired by what they saw.
Well, I didn't really know that the judges or whatever could, like, you know, interject and ask questions and be talking to them the whole time, and so I thought that was really interesting because I didn't know it worked like that. After this, it really made me think about it more because I haven't really thought about it, but I think, yeah, I would like to do something like this if I could.
Supreme Court Justice Tom Parker says he's seen students come full circle. They've gone from students to attorneys just by seeing these hearings.
Well, after that hearing, Chief Justice Roy Moore came by the Way 31 studios to talk to us. He discussed same-sex marriage, how the budget will impact Alabama courts, and what he wants to do before his term ends in 2018. He says he would like to change what he calls some of Alabama's harshest sentencing laws.
I don't disagree that people should be sent to prison for doing wrong, you know, when they violate the laws. But to get life imprisonment or life without parole when you've never touched a victim, never assaulted a victim, we have people in the prison for life without parole because of the habitual felony law where they've never even hurt a person.
You can find our complete interview with Justice Moore on our website. That's waytv.com.
An 11-year-old child remains in Huntsville Hospital this morning after investigators say her own mother shot her in the head earlier this week. Authorities say the 11-year-old, who is a student at Monrovia Middle School, is up and alert. Officials with Madison County Schools say counselors were at the school yesterday to speak with students if needed. The shooting happened Tuesday morning. Investigators believe 32-year-old LaShonda Smith shot her ex-boyfriend before shooting her daughter and taking her own life. The Madison County coroner is ruling the causes of death as murder-suicide. The Madison County Commission is agreeing to increase pay for deputies at the Madison County Sheriff's Office. They are expected to get a more than $7,000 increase. The commission also agreed to add 2 new sheriff's deputies.
Well, the CEO of Volkswagen is resigning this morning. U.S. regulators say Volkswagen cheated on their environmental standards for its diesel cars. They say the automaker programmed cars to turn on the emission controls only when being tested. Volkswagen now faces more than 30 lawsuits claiming that the cars are less valuable because of this scandal.
Adoration and fanfare greeted Pope Francis yesterday at Washington, D.C.'s National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception. A musical salute and a chorus of voices sounded as the Pope walked through the massive sanctuary. The entrance set the stage for the Pope's first ever celebration of the Holy Mass in the United States. That Mass was delivered to about 25,000 faithful from the east steps of the Basilica. That's also where he canonized Junipero Serra as a saint. Serra was an 18th century friar who founded 9 missions in present-day California.
Well, local Catholic school students are using the Pope's visit to learn more about their faith. Middle school students at Holy Spirit Catholic School say they are learning more about the Pope's position during their religious classes. Now, Pope Francis is often called the People's Pope. Students say they enjoy seeing him meet with people right here in the U.S.
And I think that he's a really cool guy and that he is kind of there for like everyone.
This is giving them a chance, an opportunity to, you know, really see the Pope in action.
Pope is a really cool guy. The Pope will address Congress this morning starting at 9 a.m.
The Pope's visit may cause some problems for people waiting for the new iPhones. Apple says iPhone deliveries may not arrive on time in parts of New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. this week. Pope Francis's visit is closing roads and rerouting traffic in all 3 cities. The Postal Service, UPS, and FedEx are also pausing deliveries in parts of those 3 cities this week. Apple's next generation of iPhones go on sale in stores tomorrow.
Well, new businesses are headed to the village of Providence. A groundbreaking ceremony was held Wednesday at the new Hampton Inn. Now, officials say the hotel restaurant will be a Taco Mama. The Hampton Inn will be unique as it was designed to match the rest of the architecture in the Providence Village. This will add about 20 jobs to the village. The project will begin soon and should be completed within a year.
Soon you'll be able to catch a cruise ship from Alabama's Gulf Coast. After a 4-year hiatus, the Mobile City Council approved a deal between Carnival Cruise Lines and the city-owned cruise ship terminal. The agreement is set for 13 months starting November 2016. Alabama Governor Robert Bentley says the cruises will have a large impact on the economy.
Be a nice thing to
yeah, it was
option.
nice. I never took advantage of it when they had it before, and then when they left, I thought, oh wow, that sure would be nice. It's a long drive to get there, but it's probably worth it if you're going on some fabulous cruise. It is 4:38 on your Thursday morning. A new way for con artists to steal your personal information. It's called shoulder surfing.
And it's surprisingly very easy. We'll tell you how it's done coming up on Way 31 Hometown News, and we'll have a warning that you need to hear in the investigators.
buy your car, even if you don't buy ours. Bring in your current vehicle and our buyback specialist will give you up to 120% over fair book value when you trade up for the new 2015 Camry. Now with up to $6,000 off MSRP. But act fast. The Bill Penny Toyota buyback event ends September 30th.
Visit us at the corner of University and Wynn in Huntsville, where you could be our next $5,000 test drive winner. Or shop online at BillPennyToyota.com.
Anything, anywhere, anytime, anyone. Spread the delicious taste you know and love. Hershey's is mine. Yours, our chocolate spreads.
To be an impact player in football as well as in life, you have to be prepared to make a difference. One of the most significant ways to make a positive impact in your community, state, and nation is by participating in the electoral process. It is important for you to be a registered voter and have a government-issued photo ID when you vote. Register to vote and join Christy and me as we work together to make our state the best it can be. War Eagle.
It is 20 minutes before 5 a.m. Meteorologist Liz Cosgrove is here to outline the weather forecast, and folks are already starting to look towards the weekend. It is Friday Eve after all.
And our first weekend of fall officially, but sadly we're not going to see too much sunshine in the forecast, more so with clouds and rain on the way. This morning though, the only concern we have is some patchy fog building up near the shoals and also Decatur, mainly due in part to the Tennessee River. We're down to less than 9 miles of visibility. Otherwise, temperatures warmer from what we saw yesterday. I mean, we know that we made a big jump yesterday as we were sitting into the mid-60s. We're seeing that again today this morning. Our only cool spot that we have on the map is 59 degrees off near Athens. Otherwise, warm and muggy is the name of the game. We have moved up on our muggy meter into the humid range as a southeasterly wind is starting to pull in that moisture from the Gulf. And what we're concerned with heading throughout this weekend is lower pressure off the Carolinas. It's going to slowly move inward, and as it does so, it's going to send more cloud cover our way and also give us a round of showers to deal with, particularly on Friday and into Saturday for this forecast. Now, the good news, since we'll have cloud cover, instability is going to be low. So I'm not expecting any severe weather. It's just going to be more of a nuisance rain than anything else heading closer to this upcoming weekend. So today, really our last day of seeing a good dose of sunshine out there. We'll start off the day with clear skies. Temperatures will be into the lower 60s. We'll warm up into the mid to upper 80s today, so above average yet again for our second day of fall. And we'll see a few isolated showers, mainly favoring east of I-65, but I can't rule out a stray shower passing over the shoals as we head throughout the afternoon because we're going to be so warm and humid out there. Heading throughout the overnight, the cloud cover increases, and then we wake up to rain showers for Friday morning. This is going to continue with us even as we head close to Friday night football. Showers will diminish a little bit, but I'm still going to keep the threat in for kickoff time, especially east of I-65. Since the system is coming in from the south and east, our best chance of picking up rain will be east of I-65 heading throughout Friday evening. Cloud cover and the rain showers will even hold into Saturday. So today, enjoy that sunshine while it lasts. We'll be into the mid-80s overall, about 3 to 5 degrees above average for this time of year. It'll feel humid outside as well with that southeasterly wind coming in for this afternoon. Heading into tonight, a few isolated showers will pop up and we'll wake up to rain heading throughout Friday. And then we'll continue on into Saturday before we gradually start to see the cloud cover decreasing. And by Sunday night, we're looking at a pretty good shot of seeing that super blood moon that's going to start at 9/11 on Sunday night. So you might want to check that out if you are able to stay up late. We probably will be sleeping on Here in the Morning show. And then going into next week, we'll have another round of showers on the way.
All right, Liz, looking forward to that super blood moon if it's visible. I know it's a lot of people have been waiting a long time, 30 years or more to see this thing.
1982 is the last time we saw it.
1982.
Oh,
but what time?
Right around 9/11 on Sunday night.
On Sunday night. Oh yeah, we'll definitely.
Yeah, we hope so. Otherwise, we won't be able to function Monday morning.
That's right. You won't understand a word we say. Thank you, Liz.
4:46 is the time right now on your Thursday morning.
Coming up on Way 31 Hometown News, find out how the Rocket City is taking people to Mars. and how it is literally being stirred together.
To the teachers who get their classrooms ready each morning, we're proud to be one of you, morning people. We're on the air at 4:30 every morning to help you get your day started. Way 31, Hometown News, built for morning people.
It's employee pricing this week, only at University Hyundai.
Employee pricing has been extended to the public on every select new Hyundai in stock. You pay what we pay.
Get up to $9,000 off select new Hyundais in stock.
Or get 0% financing for 75 months on 2015 Hyundai Sonatas.
New 2015 Hyundai Accents are only $99 per month.
And we want your trade. So we'll give you up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade.
It's employee pricing this week, only at University Hyundai of Decatur.
For some people, this is the perfect street. For some people, this is the perfect stream. At WOW, we'll help you find the internet speed that's right for you. With a range of speeds for every need. So that whatever you're streaming, it's always smooth sailing. That's WOW, not what you'd expect from a cable company. Find your perfect speed at wowway.com.
Log on to waytv.com and click Tennessee Valley Pros to discover All South Appliances, where you get real advice from real experts, over 40 brands, and more options. All South Appliance, we know appliances. One of WayTV's Tennessee Valley Pros.
It's 4:45 a.m. on a Thursday morning. Way 31 has a finger on the pulse of the Rocket City and everything that makes our area tick.
Here's a roundup of your local beats.
I'm Josh Barrett with SpaceAlabama.com. If I told you that it's possible to stir metal together, you might not believe me, but that's what NASA is doing to build both the Orion spacecraft and the rocket it's going to ride on, the Space Launch System. Welding engineers at the Marshall Space Flight Center are NASA's experts on something called friction stir welding.
Friction stir welding, like we have behind us, is where you use these powerful tools and we just mechanically stir the metals together.
Check out this demonstration weld I saw at the Michoud Assembly Facility in New Orleans. This is the top and this is the side. It almost looks like it wasn't made from two pieces. There are some definite advantages over traditional fusion welding, which basically melts the pieces together.
So one, this is a much stronger process. So we can make stronger rockets and better rockets. Second, we can make a more repeatable process, so we won't have as many issues with the rocket when we're done welding it together.
Commercial companies have used friction stir welding for about a decade now, but the SLS and Orion are the first NASA vehicles to use the technology. Marshall is overseeing the welding both here in Huntsville and in New Orleans, where flight hardware for both Orion and the SLS is being welded together right now. You can follow their progress on SpaceAlabama.com.
I'm Holly Thrush with RedstoneAlabama.com, and with Redstone Arsenal sitting right in the heart of Madison County, the surrounding community is filled with thousands of military veterans and Department of Defense retirees. And Thursday is the first of a 3-day celebration for all they've done for the country. Retiree Appreciation Day is Thursday through Saturday, featuring health fairs, an honor walk, and a military retiree dinner. It's open to all veterans, and one of the highlights of the week's events is a series of briefings on Saturday, highlighting changes in benefits.
There are many people, Marine retirees, don't know what all their benefits are. And even when they do, a year later, they change. Sometimes for the better, sometimes maybe not so good. It's very important to have events like this so that folks are kept up to date on what's going on and can get help if they need it.
The honor walk will be on the activity field Thursday at 1 p.m. And of course, for more on the week's events, check out RedstoneAlabama.com.
4:48 is the time, and from TechAlabama.com this morning, doctors at Crestwood Medical Center say a new device is preventing some pancreatic cancer deaths. The hospital recently bought the Spyglass DS Direct Visualization System. It helps doctors get a better look at what's happening in a patient's pancreas. Now, more than 500,000 Americans undergo these types of procedures. Dr. Smita Shah says that this advancement helps double the chances of diagnosing pancreatic cancer.
Because it's a targeted biopsy, you increase the accuracy of diagnosis, so it leads to earlier diagnosis, which obviously translates to better treatment.
Now, Dr. Shaw says that early diagnosis is critical. With pancreatic cancer, it becomes extremely difficult to beat it if it's diagnosed during its later stages.
It is 4:49 on your Thursday morning. It's called shoulder surfing. It might sound cool, but it's actually a way crooks can steal all your money without you even knowing.
We'll explain why you really need to watch your back when we come back. Thank you for watching Way 31 Hometown News.
Coach, can you talk about the latest trade rumors?
Absolutely. You always get more for your trade at University Kia. Right now, bring any trade to University Kia and get a $6,000 minimum discount off any select new Kia in stock. Drive home a new 2015 Kia Optima, just $99 per month for only 24 months. And don't prejudge your credit. If you have a job, bring home $350 per week. We want to approve your credit today.
Because we want to see you in a Kia, only at University Kia.
University Furniture Gallery store-wide sale is going on now. All of our beautiful furniture is in stock and ready for quick delivery. Just in time for football season, all reclining furniture is up to 50% off. Choose from over 50 sofa and love seats and 30 bedroom suites, all at the best prices of the year. Serving the Tennessee Valley for 35 years, University Furniture Gallery store-wide sale is going on now. University Furniture Gallery, 3004 University Drive in Huntsville.
At Progress Bank, we're thinking forward so you can invest your resources in the things that matter most. We specialize in a wide range of wealth management services for individuals and families with complex financial needs. Whether it's trust services, estate administration, retirement plans, or charitable giving, an experienced private banker will work with you one-on-one to design a tailored strategy that considers all of your goals. If you're invested in the future, build a relationship with a bank that is always thinking forward. Progress Bank, member FDIC.
When you combine Truck Month with Chevy bonus tags, we'll see you in September at Bob Hembry Chevrolet in Guntersville. Hembry has it. Hembry has your Silverado. A 2015 Silverado Crew Cab not only has Truck Month incentives of $6,500, but 0% 60-month financing as well. See the tag, see the savings add up with outstanding savings on Chevy bonus tags. We'll see you in September at Bob Hembry Chevrolet in Guntersville.
It is 4:51. Welcome back. Shoulder surfing is a new way for con artists to steal your personal information.
And once they get it, they use it for their personal gain. Way 31's Deborah Daniel explains how in The Investigators.
This is Walmart's surveillance video of a scammer using her phone on a victim.
They traveled the country really exploiting Walmart's check cashing procedures.
They are Robert and Jennifer McVitie. The husband and wife stole more than $400,000 from the retail giant.
To cash a check at Walmart, it's all based on your Social Security number. You sign up with Walmart to get the check cashing privileges.
And once you sign up, all you have to do to cash a check is enter your Social Security number.
That Social Security number really tells the system that there's been no negative hits with this account, and you're in good standing with Walmart.
The McVitties would travel to Walmarts in city after city and wait for people to approach the customer service desk to cash a check.
Typically, Jennifer would stand a short distance behind the victim on an angle and use her smartphone to zoom in and videotape the entry of the Social Security number.
It's called shoulder surfing.
Jennifer McVitie really did a great job of shoulder surfing using a smartphone.
In a 15-month span, they stole more than 900 Social Security numbers.
They would move to the next Walmart, where Robert would then approach the customer service, and he would enter the victim's Social Security number. He would cash a counterfeit check.
Walmart investigators worked with postal inspectors to track down the McVitties. They were caught in Las Vegas, where they had gambled away most of the money they'd taken. Experts say all consumers should
create a barrier, whether that's with your hand, whether that's with your body, and be aware of your surroundings. Whether you're at an ATM or a retail establishment and you're putting in any kind of sensitive information.
Fortunately, the victims in this case did not lose any money. Walmart dealt with the $400,000 in losses. The McVitties face wire fraud and ID theft charges. They do await sentencing.
Wow, just something new to watch out for. It is 4:53 here on your Thursday morning.
We'll have another check on your forecast with Liz Cosgrove when Wave 31 Hometown News returns.
I wanted to be a firefighter with Tony because these guys give back to the community, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Ultimately, it's about being prepared for someone's worst day.
Fighting fires, running medical calls, and even support services, there is a place.
We're looking for all different types of volunteers, whether you're 20 or 40, it doesn't matter.
If you want to give back, the best place to give back is with the Tony Volunteer Fire Department.
Without warning, a catastrophic injury can occur suddenly, creating a life-changing impact on victims and their families. Spinal cord injury, paralysis, burns, brain injury, eyesight loss, or amputations can cause intense pain and suffering. The financial impact of the long-term care for these catastrophic injuries can easily exceed millions of dollars. If you or a loved one has suffered a catastrophic injury, please contact Alexander Shannara today.
Nissan Altima. With up to 270 horsepower, blind spot warning, and premium interior. For a limited time, choose Altima with 0% APR for up to 72 months or save up to $37.75. Altima, the ride you can always rely on. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com. Innovation that excites.
Be the man I married, and I'll bet on you every time.
ABC Sunday. One woman will do anything to protect her family.
I'm trying to do the right thing.
The other,
You're a little crooked.
will stop at nothing to build an empire.
That's an ambitious play you're attempting.
May the best woman win.
It's on.
Blood and Oil. Series premiere Sunday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Well, check this out. This is jokewiththepope.org. The campaign is asking people to submit a Pope-appropriate joke until October the 2nd. Now, the winner will be chosen October the 5th and gets the title of Honorary Comedic Advisor to the Pope. The organization behind the project will donate around $10,000 to the cause of the winner's choice. I see Liz is laughing already. So far, the group says it has jokes from 36 countries and submissions from some really famous comedians. You see Bill Murray there. They've also had submissions from Conan O'Brien. So heavy hitters in this, so you got to bring your A game.
That's wonderful, and I love it that they're donating to charity. Kind of what we were talking about yesterday. The Pope is stressing that during his visit, that we need to take care of the poor.
And he's had some nice weather, which is great because he's going from Washington
I
D.C.
noticed,
up to New York City.
I don't know what the particular name is for his attire, but I noticed it was flapping in the wind quite a bit yesterday in Washington.
Know that too.
I know. We're terrible. We should know that.
Bad Catholics over here. Yeah, it was a little breezy up there, but they saw plenty of sunshine. A little hot for those who went to go see him too, but it was so cool to see it on TV. As for us, we're going to see plenty of sunshine, but it's our last day of it. Off to the Carolinas will come in some cloud cover and raindrops to follow us into this weekend, so enjoy today. We'll start off with mostly sunny skies for the bus stop forecast, mid-60s, so you don't need a jacket. And heading into the afternoon time, we'll be above average, mid to upper 80s with more cloud cover, and it'll be a little bit more humid as well.
All right, so for a priest, it's vestments, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up about the Pope. There is still much more to come.
Stay with us for more Pope trivia on Wave 31 Hometown News.
Hairstyles provided by Terravacho Salon Spa, where the difference is in the detail. And Roosters. Roosters is just like your father's barbershop, only better.
This week at Mattress King, get a free HD TV with purchase of select mattress sets, including Sealy Pillow Top Queen sets with gel foam, on sale now for just $4.99. Go to mattressking.net for store locations and hours.
Are trees becoming a problem in your life? Too close to your house? Storm-damaged limbs? Disease? Maybe you just want to see the sun again. Well, no job is too big or small for Hemstock Tree Care and Firewood Service. From the first cut to the final cleanup, Hemstock does it all. Cliff Hemstock is a climbing arborist, state licensed tree surgeon, and he's willing to go out on a limb to help you and your yard. For professional tree removal or a free estimate, call Hemstock Tree Care and Firewood Service today.
These 100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's fave, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it. Don't tweet it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash, with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
What if getting ready was this easy? Now teeth whitening is with the Colgate Optic White Toothbrush Plus Whitening Pen. Just brush, whiten, and go. No waiting, no rinsing. It deeply whitens for whiter teeth in 2 days. Optic White Toothbrush Plus Whitening Pen. Brush, whiten, go.
With the new Chase Freedom mobile app, you can simply redeem, pay, and go. The new Chase Freedom mobile app. The card is for the essentials. The cash back is for the fun. Chase, so you can.
0% financing on every Tempur-Pedic every day at every Mattress King, starting at $34 per month. Buy now and make it an adjustable for the same monthly payment. 16 models to choose from. Available for immediate delivery at Mattress King.